just went down for no reason. Okay, I hit the start streaming button. Now we just wait for confirmation that the streaming has actually started.
I'm Vivelda. I have 2 V's in my name.
Shut up. You are just jealous that your name isn't as cool as mine.
I have 2 U's and 2 E's. Get on my level.
So what you're saying is that I'm not extra enough? My name needs to be more extra? Is that what you're saying?
I do believe that is the state. That is the
Hi, Mighty Frog.
Geez.
You're definitely
towards
first.
thespian, isn't it?
Thespian.
That is the thespian way.
Mm-hmm.
Always need to be more extra.
Yes, thespian does mean
Pagan's not far behind.
Everyone here is just 300% extra. Just so extra.
Absolutely, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
I am not extra.
Okay, everyone's here is extra or delusional.
Listening Chaos, you are so extra that you I can't even.
You are so extra
that you became a living river of ink and no one batted an eye about it.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're so extra that we worked hard for literal months to get to the top side, and you ruined it in the first 3 hours.
That's not. I think you're exaggerating.
Accurate. You are so extra that when people think about what just happened, they're not even going to remember my name because there was a literal, actual flying snake thing running around.
Okay, the word you're looking for is awesome, not extra, okay?
You could be extra awesome.
You are so, quote, awesome that the entire upstairs is currently after your throat.
Sounds like very much something I would do.
You did do it last session.
And now they're going to send us after you.
I'm not doing
that.
I'm not doing any of that.
Good
you
news,
put
everyone.
me through
I remembered
building.
what we did last time and where we're going.
Yeah, it appears that all of us remember what we did last time and where we are going. I've decided to redo the names because some of them are blurry for no apparent reason. So, audience,
gotta say though,
please just hold on. Go ahead.
That is the best recap I think we've had so far.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. We're live, aren't we?
We are, in fact,
Yes.
live.
Dope.
Oh.
You just forgot that?
I still think I'm not very extra. I think I was very tame, very reasonable, just using my skills to the best of my ability, which is like
very tame, very reasonably biting a hole through a giant glass dome and knocking over water towers.
You literally flew to the biggest, most opulent location in the center of the above and proceeded to bang your head against it.
And then when that didn't work, you decided you had laser eyes.
Yes. Okay, wait. Laser eyes is not extra.
What? I'm
Have you
sorry,
ever been
what?
so extra you developed laser vision?
Like, mood. Okay, brief
You guys
pause.
are just upset.
Brief pause.
You guys are just...
No, I'm interrupting you now. Flights of Foundry is running this whole weekend, so everybody who is here should stay here, but then after that, we should all go hang out at Flights of Foundry. I'm going to be a host on Saturday and Sunday, so I'm not going to be doing regular streams. It's super fun. Opening ceremonies are live right now, and there's already stuff happening. No matter what time zone you're in, it is a round-the-clock, all weekend long bonanza. We do recommend you get some sleep, though. It's going to be super fun. It's for creatives of all type, whether you're streaming, you're gaming, you're drawing, you're writing, whatever kind of creator you are, we've got something here for you, and maybe you can learn a little bit about other things that are going on. So that's my pitch. We can continue complaining at Listening Chaos now.
What?
That's quite the banana if it's a week long. That's not even like a normal dimension.
It's only I think it's only 48 hours. It might be 72. No, it's 50. It's 50-ish hours. You know what? I have the number right here. 60. It is exactly 60 hours.
60
Oh,
hours.
how's our art stream feeling? We have 17 days left.
I need to expand the number of days allowed. Thank you. How come it's letting you contribute 4,000? I thought the limit was 2,000.
I definitely clicked the 2,000 button and did not have 4,000 to contribute.
Was it like doubling stuff for no reason now? How am I supposed to keep up on this? Mighty Frog's doing the correct 2,000.
Sounds like
know what's
whatever
happening.
magic we have, Mighty Frog doesn't.
I guess? I don't know.
I'm magicless.
Yeah, except for 2 of you are mods, and it's not the 2 that got double rewards. Let me see if I can find, here we go.
Hi, Pagan.
Hello,
We
Pagan.
love you.
Hi, Pagan. Pagan 5'2" with an attitude. That's my favorite kind of pagan. Oh, here we go. I can extend the art stream. Challenge. There we go.
Okay, is it me or is like the room full of spiders right now?
I don't think so. Did you put spiders
Okay.
here?
I do have a problem with spiders, so oh boy, not again.
Are we talking about the real room or the room you just dropped yourself into after bashing a hole in the ceiling?
Possibly the real one. The real world.
Okay.
Oh no.
Then I'm really, really sorry about your real world spiders. You had a thing written for us to read at the beginning of the session. Would you like me to make it sort of pretty-ish and pull it up on screen?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So just to be clear, this is like... So listening is kind of disjointed in thought because they're a very old and kind of like... When you're old, like you organize your thoughts differently. So a lot of it's like sensation and like kind of stream of consciousness kind of stuff. Yeah, let's go with that.
And of course, the player of Listening Chaos has wonders of many, many years of experience being very old.
Yeah, actually, I'm pretty old, so thank you for rubbing it in my face.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm probably older. I'm probably as old as 2 of you put together.
You've written me like a whole essay here, and it does not fit into the one random template that I stole from the internet. So give me a minute.
Oh, okay, no worries. I can.
I'm also older than I appear.
I will be back shortly, hopefully. Sorry.
Does it need to have all of these dashes in it? Because it's even longer than...
Well, they're supposed to be like maybe it's supposed to be read, not like really written.
Okay.
And like not read aloud. I mean, I can just read it out loud.
No,
Let me see.
the audience has to be able to follow along.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
So I have to make it visible.
Mm-hmm.
I can do this. I'm just gonna complain about it.
Okay, that's cool. Speaking of complaining, I've been like teaching people that human bodies, that living organisms are spaceships, and everyone at first says, "What?" And then after I explain it, they're like, "Oh."
What?
Yeah, everybody I tell it to, it's like, we're basically spaceships, and they're just like,
Well,
"What?" And then I go,
Well, obviously I can see my job in this, therefore... What?
He's right though. Yeah, no, we are a large vessel filled with living organisms of different varieties.
"Mm-hmm."
I would say that discludes the biosphere that we have on our surface.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all of it. So, like, put it this way. Okay, so you are a thing, right? You're a ship. You're a spaceship,
Not a
right?
thing.
Traveling through space,
Objection.
right? Interacting with the greater cosmos, right? And inside of you, there's countless billions of crew, right? Who expect you, the spaceship, to provide material and resources and livelihood. And they have no idea at all about what's going on in your head.
They get mad when you don't give them that stuff. I know.
They do, but they don't talk to you, and they have no idea how to get to you. It's totally you as a person, as the vessel, are completely inscrutable. It's like if a bunch of primitive civilizations who are good at their tasks got into this giant spaceship that just took off, and they just had to learn to work together because they had no idea how to get back or get out of this. It's amazing. It's beautiful.
Using that description, though, you wouldn't be a ship. You'd be a planet.
No, you're not a planet because a planet is self-sustaining or self-contained.
Yeah, and
I outside of
I mean, I'm more contained than you are right now.
I don't know what that means, and
listening chaos is.
Oh no, but seriously, like the stuff inside of us heavily depends on us securing more materials. Like that's the difference between a planet. My brother said the same exact thing, and I was like, yeah, but we need to eat. Like if we don't eat and drink, we're built to eat and drink. We that's like, yeah.
Well, then you have to factor in that you yourself are not your body; you're your brain. So your brain, your central command. Yeah, no, your body's a spaceship. Your brain's central command. So theoretically, you are inside of your spaceship, controlling it around the cosmos.
Oh, I'm going to say differently. I'm going to say that you are the spaceship, and everything else, the body, is like the residents that are keeping it running.
Yeah, I've come to the belief that your brain is not the entirety of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm more than the sum of my parts. I am unknowable and strange.
Yeah. You are a Gestalt.
Your body is a part of our existence.
I am a cryptid.
It is a living being with feelings and needs and wants.
Mm-hmm. You're a Gestalt, and you're an inscrutable Gestalt. Like your body keeps you alive and has fuels you and takes care of you and has no idea what you want and no idea what you prefer. It just says we got to keep the pipes working, but it has no idea why.
All right,
it's the most amazing.
It just runs programs.
All right, cryptids. I have put together the letter that Listening Chaos has written to us. I have already found one error.
Error?
One error in this thing that I tossed together recklessly. Listening, would you read it for us?
Yes.
I have dropped it into the out-of-character conversation so you can see it in all of its glory.
All right. It's like a post office. Okay.
I hope you like the colors.
The colors, I do, and I'm a big fan of monochrome. The hearts, I probably wouldn't have thrown in, but maybe it's appropriate. Okay, so it's gonna.
Let's literally say "I love you" like 7 times.
Because that's how they think.
Okay, it's got a bunch of hearts.
Okay. Let me do this. All right, let me just. Okay.
Shutting up.
So, I can't do the proper emoting because I'm like my voice is not very good. Okay, anyway, so did you see that? Did you see her? We aren't alone, but it's so bright. But we can't say goodbye just yet. She listened, and she heard me. My little one saw me at my worst, and still she followed. Good. Better than good. So good. Warm inside, like the old sun. Like being under the old sky. Like being surrounded by our long-ago friends. Like waking up well-rested after long sleep. So good. My little one, she came for me. She followed us into danger without understanding. Even though she doubts so much, she trusted us. She trusts us. So good. We have to make it better. We'll break the old wheels and spin something kinder. For you, little one, for all my little ones, because I love you so much. I'll force us all to do better. We'll all be better, together. But I'm so tired now. My skin doesn't fit. I'm exposed. And what is this blazing light? It doesn't hurt, but it's not familiar. I have to fight. I need to win. I need to give them the best place, all of them. I must not hide or fade or be silenced. Not now. Have to be strong. Have to be loud. Have to be. for her, for them, all my little ones. It's one life. Love you all so very, very much. You've been so very, very good. Okay.
Very nice. Very nice.
I definitely read too fast.
It's okay. Very cryptic.
Yeah.
See, I didn't take too long.
No, you're fine. We just finished reading our cryptic letter from the amalgamation of weird things that is Listening Chaos.
Yes. It's supposed to be like weird.
I turned Listening Chaos into Snake.
Huh?
I turned Listening Chaos into Snake, and that's just how it be.
Yeah, what's with... I'm always being turned to a snake for some reason. It's like... I swear. No, anytime I play a game...
being Snake?
I don't mind being Snake.
You just literally... I mean, your name is Loose Bundle of Snakes.
Yeah, but that's in, like, a game. That's not this one.
We're playing a game!
Yeah, but that's my assistant is me.
The thing is, the artifact you're running around with is very important to what happened to your character in the past. Mm-hmm. And therefore, the fact that its primary features are snakes and stick, you got saddled with one of its primary features to be your true form.
Did you want stick instead?
I was thinking about that. Maybe I could be stick, but like, you know what? It's okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's be glorious. Okay. Let's be confusing.
So to set the to tell everyone what's going on, mm-hmm. We are in the central building at the middle of the above. The above is the top of the mushroom, the place that has sunlight. But the sun isn't in the sky. The light doesn't come from the darkness above. The light comes from a central building. A big domed building with a stained glass roof that is beautiful and sheds light and stained glass reflective light across the entire above, and the sunlight comes flooding through the streets and pours down to the above. Am I getting that right, Armsteel?
Yes, this structure is called Citadel of the Sun.
Yes. So we're at the Citadel of the Sun. We have just finished breaking down the roof of it and landing on the inside in a giant pile of gooey black snake that is Listening Chaos.
Neither of you are technically inside the room yet. You're both, like, ready to be inside the room, but one of you's in the doorway and the other's almost fallen in.
Okay, right. So Listening Chaos broke through the roof, and I broke through the front doors using a combination of blatant lies, bullshit, and literally just kicking down a heavily locked steel door and snapping right through it with the force of my fury.
Sounds being Vivalda.
Yeah, being Vivalda. Everyone who was coming with me is kind of like frozen in shock because A, you shouldn't do that thing, and B, you can't do that saying error.
They just don't. They don't know what they're missing.
Yeah.
Oh!
If you just believe in yourself hard enough, you can kick through a steel door, too.
Mm-hmm. This is facts. Everyone knows this.
Yeah.
That is what they say.
Mm-hmm. Because it's true.
Who is they? Who's giving you advice like kick straight through a solid steel door?
This is all that matters.
All right.
Well, whoever they are, I'm listening.
To be completely fair, the reference material you gave us was a solid wooden door with metal accoutrement.
Oh, it was wooden?
That is fact. I'm not sure when it became steel, but you know what world we're in?
At the point at which I kicked it and wanted to be badass.
Hashtag power of friendship.
Yes.
Hashtag DM panic. DM panic. They're getting too far too fast. Oh my god.
Honestly, not really.
We do spend a lot of time screwing around, so this is probably still fine. Okay, audience, I have finished rewriting all of the names of everything, so it shouldn't be blurry anymore, A, and it should be, like, no more random letters should be appearing in the middle of the screen.
I didn't realize that was a problem I had to be concerned about.
Well, that's because you're not looking at the screen, and therefore it's fine. Everything is fine. Nothing to worry about at all. So where are our other two... Armsteel, would you like to check in with our other two members and, like, tell them where they are? Or would you like... I mean, you're the DM. Go.
Okay.
I'm laying flat on my back in the middle of a street.
Yes, that's true. Phibian.
Yes.
You have been just kind of chilling in the house Space made for you, like making executive design decisions while Space does everything.
Whoa.
To be fair, when I left you in... This is Space's house. When I left you in Space's house, nothing bad was happening. I was just like, I'm gonna go find the rest of our friends. And you were like, that will probably be fine and not result in mass chaos.
Wrong.
Yeah.
You were wrong, but...
So Space has informed you that the angry frog you were in with most recently has gotten to a doorway she should not cross through, and would like to know if you'd like to join her.
Okay, which angry frog, though?
The one that visited with you most recently.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm not even the most important angry frog. I'm just an angry frog.
We've established this long ago.
How many angry frogs do you know?
That's Miss Angry Frog to you.
You're not a frog.
Though I believe I've only introduced one frog that isn't Vivelda.
Sorry, continue, Phibian.
Okay. I ask Space if they can make me a door, or if they can make one of the doors go to where Vivelda is.
So...
Well, she just said, do you want to go there? So presumably you could just be like, yes, and make that happen.
Oh, yeah, essentially that.
Well, Space will inform you that this is only because of special circumstances and will probably not be an option later. But
okay.
Space will exert extra power to get you to a place you weren't when you re-enter.
Oh. Thank you, Space.
What are odds?
Me?
Yep.
That's a bad sign.
Never give me the odds. Give me the evens.
Okay, Phibian, you appear with Listening Chaos instead of Vivelda.
Oops. Hi.
Hey.
I'll accept being the odd one.
I'm pretty busted up. I'm leaking. Well, you don't know that I'm leaking. You
aren't
can't
you
tell.
Still in River of Snake form?
Yeah, but I'm no, I'm not.
Okay.
I thought that after you dropped your Naganami, you couldn't change your form.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
you're right.
stuck in your normal form.
Whatever your true form
okay,
is.
I'm big snake form. I'm not river of snake form. How's that?
Okay.
Okay, I see. Fair. I see. Yes.
Yeah, I think maybe
so
that's
you've,
the better.
Toned down the amount of ridiculous, but you're still like Black Snake.
Yeah, because I'm
not in the venom state, which
I've been pretty hurt. I've been hurt pretty bad.
Do you need help?
Yeah. I don't know if you can help me right now, but definitely that might be good.
I'm not going to stop anyone from rolling. What is it? Support?
Sure.
What's the move called?
Emotional support.
Emotional support.
Yeah, I'm pretty beaten up.
I would like emotional support. No one cares about me though.
Well, you don't ask for help.
Stop being a jerk.
Yeah, you never ask for help either. You're just like, yay, I'm Vivelda. I'm gonna go do everything and just run off and do the brave thing without...
Do not even come at me about not asking for help, mister. I'm gonna turn into a giant snake and rampage across all of the upper world.
I was already a giant snake. I just took advantage.
I am not the one who did not ask for help in this circumstance. I just tried to work with the terrible circumstances you gave me.
Okay.
Okay.
We all know no one's... Okay, look, no one's right, no one's wrong except for you. Let's just continue forward.
Can I get the initials of the other Geldin I added?
MP Geldin is the jeweler.
Yeah, MP.
I was under the impression I left her behind. Back when I was like, I take these things off me, I need to be able to fly.
That is where you are incorrect. Whereas you left, she also left. MP arrives at TG.
Oh wait,
just laying there with my various pairs of hands just like crossed across the front of my stuff, like flat on my back with my trunk out underneath me, and I'm just like questioning whether or not it's a good thing to get back up.
She like walks over, like as she's walking, takes size of the situation and picks you up and starts walking you towards the central arena, the Citadel of the Sun. She's like, all the Geldins have been summoned. Apparently there's something going down in the center room.
It takes like a solid 3 seconds for me to realize that I'm moving. And then I look around and I'm like, oh, okay. And I reach up and I grab my door key and like stick it in my pocket and then like roll over onto my feet. And I'm like, okay.
All the Geldins
are there.
TG. If you would like, you can roll emotional support on behalf of MP, who will provide you with 1 emotional support roll during the walk.
I do not need emotional support.
Okay then. I thought for sure we like threw you through a building or something, but whatever.
Yeah. Wow, it sure would be nice to have someone who wanted to offer emotional support.
I will give emotional support
and or siblings.
If I have the chance. I think listening will like hold Vivelda's hand or say something.
You two are on opposite sides of a room that is only supposed to have 1 entry point.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought it was like outside under the tree. Under the
you're
mushroom.
On top of the stained glass dome.
And
Vivelda is on the other side of what used to be a very secure door.
No, I think we opened the door
of the dome,
and we said hi.
The mushroom.
That's true.
You guys can talk to each other, but you guys aren't like close enough to
hold hands.
Have quite emotional support time.
There's an angry dude with a mirror between you and me.
All right.
I'm just being sarcastic and annoying.
Okay.
He's decided to use whatever powers their voice has to make everyone stop talking every time they try to start talking.
Yeah, I'll work on that in a minute.
So can I do some much more support or not?
Not to Vivelda. You are too far.
Okay.
Emotionally support them with your eyes.
Okay. Then in that case,
you can emotionally support Amphibian, and Amphibian can emotionally support you.
Okay.
It's okay. You'll be fine.
All right, I'll take it. I will take that.
Amphibian, roll emotional support. This is terribly. Suck.
This is the first time I've been like I've been so wounded, and it's mostly self-afflicted. So
you have to offer someone support in a way that could be meaningful to them, which apparently that counts. You can roll plus heart or plus spirit. You can add an extra +3 to if you choose to spend a string on them.
I'm gonna. All right, 12 with my
fabulous
with my spirit.
Listening chaos. Do you open up to Amphibians? We're going to be okay.
Yes, we are going to be okay. We're going to do this.
Wow.
The world can't hold us down.
Moving.
So what's going on right now?
Hang on, let me finish the mechanics.
Okay.
If they open up to you, then listening chaos, you get to pick one. Clear a condition of yours, your condition. Mark XP, get +1 forward to your next roll. Gain insight from the GM about an obstacle facing one of you.
Definitely the injuries. Definitely.
Clear condition.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I have 4.
Phibian, you have the same choices with an additional choice of take a string on listening. But you pick one.
So it's clear a condition.
Clear a condition, mark XP, +1 forward, gain insight from the GM about an obstacle facing one of you.
Insight from the GM about an obstacle facing.
Yes.
Okay. How relevant should I make the obstacle that I'm giving insight on? Fine, I'll make it relevant. Whatever. Phibian, while you are spiritually connecting with the large snake next to you, you see that the entryways into this room, both the one that's been created and the one that's been forced open, don't appear to lead to the room you're looking at. There you go, insight provided.
Oh. Said the doors don't lead to the room?
Yep.
The door I came through?
No, so you're standing on top of a big glass dome, right?
Okay.
And that glass dome has been shattered, providing a way into a big room in which there's a guy sitting on a chair surrounded by mirrors.
But that isn't in the dome.
No, that is in the dome, but the passing through the broken glass won't get you into that room.
Oh. Careful, there's something weird about that window. Broken window.
The same might be true about Vivelda's door that she's standing in front of, which is an actual door, but it's hard to tell from this distance.
All right.
Interesting. Cool. Okay, so you were saying what's going on before I interrupted you.
Me?
No, Phibian.
What?
Phibian wanted to know what was going on and was trying to get an update.
Oh. Yeah, I missed the whole dragon thing. Apparently I am now on the dome that contains the sun. And listening chaos is hurt.
Correct.
And what did Space tell me about Vivelda?
Vivelda is standing in a very imposing doorway. And the door appears to have been violently removed from said doorway. But she looks like she's found... The doorway leads into the same room you're looking into from the dome.
Do I see her?
Yep.
Is she on the dome with us?
Nope, she's in a hallway that would lead to the same room that you just broke into.
Oh, so I could see her through the broken window, through the ripped off door.
Yes.
But I can't get to her.
Not without going into the room and walking across.
Yep, I am standing in the doorway. Physically, I look fine. Emotionally, I look like Vivelda.
Yeah.
Which means sloppy.
Which means not fine, but pretending to be so. I am still on my feet, therefore I'm fine.
Okay, listening. What do I need to do right now?
So there's a guy. So in character. You're talking to me in character, right?
Yes.
Okay. So there's a guy over there who I don't know what he's doing, but he's telling us to be quiet. I think he's someone we need to talk to or stop. I think. Pretty sure.
Okay. How do we get inside the dome?
I kind of busted a hole in it, and I think Vivalda just walked through a wall. And then kicked open a door. Something like that.
Is the guy down there dangerous?
I'm not sure yet. There's a possibility. He's definitely something. It's definitely something. I'm going to look at him suspiciously.
TG.
Yes, DM.
Do you and MP go to the same place, or do you two go to different places?
I imagine I'm just following lead with my brethren.
Okay, then. So, 3 people approach from on top of the dome, 2 of which is MP and TG, and 3 people approach from behind Vivelda. The guards that have previously been gun-ho to follow Vivelda have decided to vacate the corridor as fast as they can without touching those 3 people.
Very reasonable.
Well, there goes my cover.
Okay, so I am going to spend another point of tradition.
Okay.
Because I need to get rid of this crap. Specifically, it says I can spend a tradition at any time to temper the wrath of the authority. So I would like to do that. GM, do you have any ideas? Because my best idea...
Go
ahead.
Like, as they approach, and you give that look of, like, I'm in so much trouble, they're like, don't worry, we'll protect you, and step in front of you.
The Geldins?
Like, yeah, the Geldins. They'll step in front of you to protect you from the massive snake.
Oh! Okay.
Gaggle of gilded badasses.
No, the authority whose wrath I would like to temper is the sun.
Oh, good luck with that.
So do I keep my point of tradition then?
No, you've spent it on the Geldin, and
I didn't want to spend it on the Geldins. Okay.
Don't worry, I've got this.
Okay.
So now everyone is almost in the door, but not.
So my explanation / excuse as to why I thought it would be a good idea to break down this door is because we needed to check on the sun to make sure that he was fine. I'm so glad you're fine, sir, because see, there's a snake in my boot.
Everyone else is like, mob mentality. How could we possibly hold one person responsible for a mob mentality? And you're like, yes, I didn't do this on purpose.
Abso-freaking-lutely, I did not intentionally derive all of this on purpose with a goal in mind.
Okay. Then in that case, I will then, let me see. Still pretty messed up. Okay, so there's a bunch of Geldins. There's, they just kind of, so everyone's like turned against me, sort of. I'm going to look to the sun, and I'm going to be like, what are you doing here? I guess I'm going to figure out a person.
He is going to shout, shut up, and you aren't going to be able to speak.
What?
You failed your move.
What?
We can still roll figure out a person even if we can't talk. Figuring out a person is not necessarily an audible exchange of information.
No, I was trying to turn off that. Okay, fine.
Wait, I can't talk. Alright.
That's what I wanted to spend my point for, so that he would stop saying shut up every 5 seconds so that we could have a conversation.
Nope, he's shouting "shut up" every time you try to talk to him or
gosh.
across him.
Oh my gosh.
Entitled rich prick.
At the present, he is the sun, so whatever...
Well, I mean, if he's not going to let me talk to him, I guess I might as well...
Everybody admire Fibian's new images. Fib, say something.
Where?
Hey.
Oh man, so cute! They're visible in the Twitch. I don't have them.
Ooh.
She blushes.
Oh, I didn't see... Okay, for some reason, my Twitch stream wasn't updating. No, That's fantastic!
She lifts her sword up and blushes. It's so cute!
This is so good.
See. I can't see.
Wait. You might want to pause and press play on a Twitch stream if it's being stubborn.
Whoops.
That's what I was doing last
night. Nice. Precious. That's actually really cute. Yeah. Well, now I'm jealous. That is really cute. Okay. I guess then I will go up the side of the building then, since it seems like everyone's... Yeah, I got it.
You're already on top of the building.
Oh, I'm on top of the building.
Yes.
So he's in the building telling me to shut up.
Yes. And you are on top looking through a hole in glass.
Okay. Then I guess... can I feasibly do any more... Well, yeah, I guess I'll just escape then. If I can't talk to him and I can't figure him out.
No, Dranda said you're allowed to roll to figure out anyway, so go ahead and roll figure out.
Okay. In that case, then I will roll and figure it out. I can do spirit, right?
I know. How does figure out a person work?
You roll wit, I think.
Wit?
Roll plus wits.
Okay. In that case, we're just going to do this then. 11! No modifiers.
Ooh.
That's pretty good.
So at an 11, out of 10 plus, you may ask 2 questions, now or later in the scene. You can see the list of questions in the rules. I'll read them to you right now. What are your feelings towards blank? What do you hope to get from blank? How could I get you to blank? What do you love most? How would you feel if I blank? My top suggestion for the last one is how would you feel if I kissed you directly on the mouth, but I understand if you might not want to do that.
Oh, that's one heck of a...
In general, my top question, top suggestion.
That is
Given
one
the
heck
look
of a
of the guy, he could very easily be the only one in listening's age bracket.
Okay, well that's okay. Well, but he doesn't look nearly as good. All right, so I'm gonna try to say like, what would you do if I broke this mushroom? And let's see. Suggestions. Anyone has a suggestion for my other question?
Why are you an a-hole? What
would you let us live if we walked away now?
How can I get you to let us live? What do you hope to get from hanging out in the center of the Citadel, glowing at people? Confusion.
Let's do that.
Help.
Wait, what do you hope to get from sitting around the middle of the town glowing?
What are you doing?
Okay.
What the heck?
The answer is, what if you were to break the mushroom? His response is wholly unconcerned.
Wholly unconcerned. Good.
Your threats, either he doesn't think it's possible to break the mushroom, or he doesn't think if you can break it, it will do anything.
Okay.
He seems wholly unconcerned with the state of the mushroom.
Good.
As to why is he in the Citadel, the answer is because that is what he must do.
That's what he must do.
What do you hope to get from being in the Citadel?
Oh, well, the answer is, what do you hope to get from?
I'm not responsible for the questions.
Okay. What do you hope to get from sitting in the Citadel? I'm gonna say the word is prestige. One word answer.
Prestige. Okay. At that point, can anyone reach me in a timely manner right now?
At least 4 people, one of which is Fibian and one of which is TG, can touch you right now.
Okay. But aside from that, like hostile, like openly hostile people.
The Geldins look like they're here supposed to stop you, but none of them are like actively taking action against you.
Okay. So I'm pretty beat up, and I don't want to be killed, but I do want to break this mushroom. And I think there are still lasers preventing me from going right down the hole, right?
There's no lasers.
There's no lasers?
According to Fibian, there's something weird about that hole, but it's... Oh, there was a laser! I forgot about the laser. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay, no so lasers. Okay, the lasers. Okay, well, in that case, then, I'm going to do my best to, like, go down the hole, and then, like, try to wrap myself... Well, I guess I'm not large enough to, like, actually encompass it. But, I'm going to try to set the tree on fire. I'm going to go down the hole where it's, like, so they can't reach me, and then I'm going to try to...
Okay,
Wow, you're the worst. Remind me why I'm helping you.
You get a very peculiar look of the anatomy of listening chaos. As when he goes into the hole, the part that's past the hole, you can't see. So instead you get to see what's inside of him.
What? Oh.
What's inside?
Presumably more goop, like the appearance of stars a little. And that one thing you lost as a child. But that's it.
Listening has stars inside it?
Maybe.
Okay, where is it going?
Can't tell. It looks like it's supposed to be entering the room.
Okay. I guess I'll wait and... Because my whole plan in breaking into here, I thought that we were going to find something that was trapped, like space, like the sun. And we were going to be able to free it. But this guy seems grumpy and not in need of rescue. And now I don't know what to do. So
TG.
I'm just holding.
TG. Both MP and all of the other Geldins are very, like, surprised and concerned about the prospects that this massive ink snake is just kind of dissolving as it tries to pass through this opening.
So I watch it slither into the hole, and then I go, well, problem solved, and turn around to stroll away.
Can we see from the entrance that listening is going through? Can we see where he is going to? Or
Fibian,
does he just disappear like everyone else?
Because you already know what you're looking for. And because you have a particular connection to space, you can see a slight shimmer that would indicate listening is passing through a portal.
Oh, I tell the other people that.
I immediately shush you.
Oh, okay.
If the problem is solved, we don't have to deal with it.
But
we can figure out where they've gone later.
MP, like the other two who can hear this conversation because they're right there, the other two Geldins are like, that sounds about right. I don't want to be here.
These
awesome. Who's up for some pan-fried fish?
Are these your friends?
These are my brothers and sisters.
Ah, hi. I'm Fabian. Weird goings on today, huh?
This is, not going quite as planned.
What would you like us to, never mind. Is there a particular direction you would like to, point out? On the vague chance that we might occasionally follow the plan?
The the individual, Siler, in front, sees the Geldins walking away and commands, "Don't just leave, go after it!"
After what, sir? It disintegrated.
He gives you, like, this look, and you aren't sure if he can read your mind and tell that you're lying, or if he just knows that you're lying because he knows what happened, but he gives you this look.
Alright, so I shoot the Geldins that are on top of the roof with me a look, and then I grab Fibian and I said, "We're going in after him. Don't follow me or I'll kill myself and then everybody in this room," and then jump through the portal.
Seriously? What?
The Geldins are like, "Well, he's the furthest along in his training, so this sounds like a situation that's his problem."
I think I want to try to parlay with this toxic power.
Ooh.
Let's see, what do I roll for that?
The three Geldins
Spirit.
on the, in the doorway that were previously protecting Vivelda are looking for an excuse to also not go through.
I'm not gonna parlay just yet. I'm gonna ask the Geldins in a whisper so I don't draw the attention of Angry Dude and be like, "What's going on? What's this guy doing?" Why?
They're like, one of them responds like, "Considering where he is, this is probably the Sun King. Supposedly he's the only person to have ever held that title."
The one and only Sun King as opposed to the once and future Sun King. What does he do?
He glows like the sun, primarily.
Oh, so he gives us all the healing and stuff.
And yeah, he's also, like, the foremost authority in all things.
Okay, that seems important.
He says we should go through and follow the river snake.
Where'd the river snake go?
Apparently through a portal.
Where's the portal go?
No one knows, that's why no one wants to go.
Okay, well ask him, he probably knows.
I'm not asking him. The general consensus is asking would be too close to saying no, so no one wants to do it.
Alright. So my question is, the question I want to say out loud is, if we know where he's going, we can cut him off and close in on him from both sides. That's my brilliant plan and the reason as to why we need to know the answer. The question I would like to ask with my move, Parley with the Toxic Power, is how do we bring down everything? How do we break this world?
Ooh.
How do I stop this cycle of destruction?
Give me a roll.
So my best, like, okay, I'm just gonna roll. Unfortunately, it is plus spirit. Do I have a plus one? Nope. I don't even see my plus one ongoing box, so it must not be here. Oh, I got a new character. Anyway, I still don't have a plus one. It's a 9. It's a mixed beat. So on a mixed beat, Parlay with the Toxic Power reads, it answers the question, and the GM chooses one. Either it takes something from me, knowledge, reputation, or something physical, or I mark a condition, or it gains a string on me.
Okay.
Which is
Vivelda.
a great series of options. Hi.
The answer is... Well, your question was, how do you break everything?
How do I stop this toxic cycle of abuse? How do I...
that's what you meant to ask. What you said is how to break everything. I heard specifically.
That's fine. How do I break everything? Gimme.
The answer is there's a device near the base of the mushroom.
In the water.
And this information comes with a cost of, if you walk away from this doorway now, you take a condition.
I'm okay with staying here. This is where all the info is.
No, as in walk through.
Oh. Alright. That's fine. I'm not moving through yet, but probably will.
Yes, so now you get to move through the doorway or mark your condition, because you can't stay in the doorway till the end of your days.
Are you sure? I'm absolutely going through this doorway.
What if she rips the doorway off of the wall with her?
I wouldn't recommend it, considering it's an arched doorway that could very easily be load-bearing, and no one knows whether or not that's the case.
I did destroy the door, so arguably it's not a doorway anymore, it's just a way. I'll take the insecure condition. I have 4 out of 5 conditions marked because...
I thought you were full!
I thought I was full too, but remember how I took rash action to confront the object to prove my worth without any plan or advice?
No, that was supposed to either act now or get incapacitated.
You only get to apply one condition to me at this exact moment. What you need to do is do something that causes me to stagger and force me to pick one of the very bad moves from the stagger. Or provoke me into fighting someone. If you want me to go down, you have to provoke me.
Okay.
I was reckless, and therefore I got points back.
As you take the condition insecure...
That's accurate.
You hear a familiar penmanship say, "Oh, this just won't do. Come through. I'll protect you."
A familiar penmanship.
Yep.
I'm gonna pretend that makes sense. Well, I was already going through the door anyway, so okay.
If you were going through the doorway anyway, why did you take a condition?
You just told me that I had to pick whether I was going through the doorway or not, and so I picked go through the doorway.
No, yeah, I just told you, you have to pick to go through the doorway or take a condition.
Am I going through the doorway into the room, or am I leaving?
You are going through the doorway into the room, but the last time people did this, they ended up somewhere else.
It did sound like she would take a condition if she did anything but stay in the doorway.
Oh, well, my bad.
So my options are to retreat or go through?
Yes, but if you retreat, you take a condition.
Well, I'm going through, so I don't take a condition? Is that what's happening?
That's what I was trying to do.
Okay, I go through the fucking doorway.
Oof. Fantastic.
I'm not taking this insecure condition. Erasing it. Now I have 3 out of 5 conditions. I'm doing better than listening chaos.
The GM will mark the insecure condition and relieve themselves of it whenever they see proper.
GM, I don't care if you're insecure.
You might care if how do you cure insecure? Take harsh action?
Take rash action to confront the object of your jealousy and prove your worth without any plan or advice. But I just do that all the time.
See, you might have something to complain about if the GM does that.
Maybe.
Anyway. What's the words?
Is there a new person going... Well, okay, so we all go through the doors.
I remember. Listening chaos. You arrive first.
Okay.
Let me look up your playbook to see if something happens.
Listening chaos is the Naganagi. Right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I was also going to say, since I'm, running away, does that clear frighten?
You were trying to approach, not run away. What actually happened isn't part of the equation. What you were trying to do is what matters.
Although, Geldin, what's your condition?
Insecure.
Okay, never mind.
I did, in fact, take rash action without a plan.
Okay. Listening chaos. You appear as though you just slithered through a doorway.
Right.
And you get 1 temporary Naganami point.
Okay. 1 temporary.
How temporary?
I'll inform you when it goes away.
Okay.
All right. So that means I should probably be wear clothes, I guess.
You can now use Mask of Many Faces. That's correct.
Okay. So in that case, then I will shapeshift and who should I shapeshift into?
Yourself.
Well, let's do a grunt. Like, we don't know. Let's become a grunt then. And I guess since I can shapeshift, I can get rid of 1 injury. And then look around. So what does it look like now that I'm here? Wherever here is.
There's no crowd for you to blend in with. You cannot take that bonus.
Oh, so where are we then?
You are in a large dining hall with 1 other individual sitting at the far side, and a chair with your name on it sitting near you.
Oh, I like that. It's okay. So I'm gonna sit down. Also, it's just the act of shape changing that gives me clears a condition, not so much
Let me double check
that it's in a crowd.
It says your transformation allows you to blend in with the crowd, remove a condition, except you don't blend in with the crowd because there's no crowd.
Right. No, it says Mask of Many Faces. You can change your entire physical appearance at will as long as you have at least 1 point in Naganami. When you do, describe your current appearance and choose 1. And the one I want to choose is clear a condition. Oh, I guess you say it only works within the crowd.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay,
if you pick 2, then the GM gets to choose 1. So you get 1 for free. And if you pick 2, then the GM picks 1. From the backlist.
I see that. No, I'm just saying that this specific one says your transformation allows you to blend in with the crowd, remove a condition.
Okay.
Except there's no crowd, so...
That's not going to work.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I was saying.
Okay, then in that case, then I will just take resilience. Okay, and I will sit down at the place that I'm going to check the seat first to make sure that it's safe. There's no like shackles or
the seat looks built as though it's made to handle your true weight, and that's all the peculiar bits about it.
All right. Well, I'm still going to be wearing my outfit, which is glorious, and sit down cross-legged and people my fingers and say, "Okay, you caught me. What's next?"
Next, we wait. TG and Fibian, you both enter through a doorway to see a stranger sitting across a full dining table with someone you can't see properly.
I jumped into the portal. Does that change my motion direction when I come out the other side?
You kind of get the sensation that, like, your first... You know when it's dark and you're walking upstairs and you expect one more stair to be there? Yeah.
Okay, but does that change the fact that I'm flying backwards through the door because I fell backwards through the hole?
Nope, you're facing forwards, and that's the feeling you get, but you appear to be walking.
I have been properly oriented then. Okay.
Yes.
So I come staggering out of there.
Movemented. Momentumed. You've been properly momentumed.
Speaking of momentum, someone was pulled through the doorway, and the person holding on to them is currently staggering. Fibian, would you like to fall on top of TG?
Yes, I would.
Great. You
So
now
we both
are
just go
both on the floor.
tumbling out into the thing, and I'm just laying there flat on my back like, my life sucks. You guys make my life suck.
What else talking about?
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about either. This is like
there is a chair labeled with each of your names.
That's weird and a little bit creepy.
Well, I'm going to go to the one that's obviously built for my gigantic caboose.
I asked, listening. Was our name was my name there before?
Hey, yeah, apparently. So let's see what's gonna happen next.
Before I go through this door, I do ask, like, where is it, so we can go flank them.
The answer you receive from the Geldins is that's a good idea. That's what we're going to do.
Okay,
and the and the answer from the I'm not calling him the Keen in Yellow. The Keen in Yellow is something else. The answer from the Sun King is a place where there is no... a place where one can't go.
That's unhelpful.
Does that mean we're nowhere?
It's fine, don't worry about it.
Worrying about
Vivian and/or TG, you get to have one action if you want it. Vivian, TG, and Chaos, you get to have one action if you want it before Vivelda arrives.
I'm gonna take a look around.
I'm gonna try to figure out the person who's the mysterious entity in the corner.
Oh, I know who that is. But...
The time for rolling figure out a person will come in a moment, but right now there isn't enough.
Is there food on the table?
Yes, it's full of food of every description that you can no longer locate.
Looks like extinct animals?
Yeah, like... yeah, food
Are we going
made
to
out
tea
of...
with extinction again?
What? This food doesn't seem particularly alive, question mark?
Well, does it look like maybe it could be, you know, like rabbits? Or is it like mammal meat?
No.
What are the odds we're eating people?
The very, very high.
Peculiarly low.
Do the dishes have swords? That's the question.
There's this really tiny 4-prawn sword that all of the dishes have next to them.
So the table's packing. All right, roll for initiative.
Oh my goodness!
I would like to fight the table.
Okay, Vivelda. When people start attacking the table, it feels like the same time you would appear.
I show up and immediately attack the table, sir.
Okay,
I was joking, by the way. I am not attacking the table.
I am not attacking the table. I am very confused, though.
I'm probably chastising listening right now. What the hell has gotten into you?
Into me? Oh, yeah, okay. I can see that now. What do you mean? Please explain to me.
We worked for months, literally months, to get up here. And then you trash it all in the first hour, and now we're stuck in wherever the hell this place is. Wait, is that a T-bone steak?
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I'll get back to you on that, and then I go sit down and eat my steak. This is very angrily eyeing, freaking listening as I'm chewing this steak apart.
I've decided on the answer as to what food is available, and the answer is, did you ask for it? Then it's here.
Nice.
So I arrive, and I kind of look around, and then I kind of sigh a bit, and I'm like, well, we didn't get anything done.
Okay, a individual stands up from their seat at the other side of the table, and all of you get to make heart rolls. Well, the group gets one heart roll at +3. So someone,
to make
please don't botch this roll.
Roll a save together. My heart's +1. Someone else roll.
My heart is not any of them, so you can go for it.
My heart's a 0.
So do we use our thing, or are we? Our stat +3, or
you get one of you rolls your heart +3.
Okay, Fib.
I have spirit, not heart.
Damn. I mean, oh no.
Please don't fail this roll.
Fail this roll for us, please. Fib, we believe in you. Does anyone here have a heart that is more than 1?
I am heartless. This has been established from the beginning.
Okay, great.
Same.
That means it's my job.
Yes, Vivelda, win us this roll.
Hey, I got a 14.
Nice. Okay.
I didn't believe
You
in
are
her.
looking at a small woman made out of glazed sugar filled with some jam that is like that red-blue look. And Vivelda successfully identifies this as... TG, what's the name?
Perfect chaos.
Gathriel.
Gathriel. Vivelda correctly identifies this individual as Gathriel.
You have reference material in Liar Liar Pats on Fire, by the way.
Yes.
Me?
Yeah, so there's a China doll where the China is replaced with gold caramelized sugar, full of a red bluish filling, wielding a I believe it's just called sugar glass sword with mechanical wings, and you recognize this individual as Gathriel.
Okay, cool. I shriek and go hug her.
Hearing the shriek, TG like darts up straight and looks over.
Vivelda, it's so nice of you to drop by.
That's so weird. Are you Gathriel now?
I'm Gathriel now.
It's weird. Okay.
I was gonna ask Mighty Frog if he wanted to be Gathriel, but Gathriel has to do some specific stuff here.
Okay.
So
Arm wouldn't give me the script.
All right. Carry on. Yeah, I pick her up and is she like still tiny?
Yep.
I pick her up and I swing her around in a big hug.
And she is all for it, I imagine. I don't know.
Yay! Hello, we tried to destroy the world but didn't do anything.
Yeah, I noticed. It was a lot of effort swiping you out from beneath wherever you were going.
Oh, well, it was probably not going to be very nice, so thanks.
You rolled a 14.
I did roll a 14.
Something about that seems off.
Something about her previous statement?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I, as usual with Agatha, pretend that everything is fine.
Sounds about right.
I was about to say, Agatha literally, like, psychologically trained you to ignore her shortcomings.
Yeah, there's no possible way that I'm going to, like, call her on anything unless it becomes really obvious that this isn't actually Agatha.
Phoebian, you recognize the voice and how Vivelda's responding. You recognize Agatha as well, and so does Listening Chaos. TG, you don't. I'm sorry.
I'm just eating my steak. I have no idea what's going on.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
But Gathriel, wow, it's been so long. I thought you were out in the... I'm gonna, like, point to space. I mean, to the air, the sky, like...
Yeah, so, in that place you left me, I found out that life was a lot better than I expected, and now I've got my own place full of lots of food that isn't alive, nor is it talking to me.
Food is pretty good. Food is pretty good.
Food you
especially
can
when you have
actually
hunger.
eat that doesn't turn into fire inside of you.
That sounds like a really good idea.
These are important prerequisites for food, I guess. Does not talk and does not turn into fire.
Oh yeah, I think not turning to fire is probably my number one complaint of food that turns into fire.
I just remembered, you do know who this is. This individual vaguely matches the description of who the what's his name? Hold on, I have his name right here. Myconid.
Mike.
That's
Myconid.
Myconid. Something like that. This vaguely matches the description of someone Myconid described as the most annoying and worst customer imaginable.
Do I know that she has his cleaver?
You don't see a cleaver.
She doesn't have a cleaver.
But Mike was the one that said that I was getting all the stuff that was stolen back. So, like, would he have told me that the only piece we couldn't get to belonged to this little annoying China doll lady?
He probably would have told you that there are a few specific pieces that aren't with this group, but by the time you got this group, he'd completely forgotten about all the shortcomings and was just so happy.
So,
gotcha.
Not really.
So I look up from my snake and announce loudly through the corridor, "Hey, who's the sugar queen?"
I'm gonna say that's my daughter.
What now?
Yeah. I'm gonna like walk up, like I'm gonna stand up, go over to them and like kind of like lick my finger and then take a dab of whatever it is they are made of
That
and
is
then taste
gross. I whack your hand away.
Watching you do this, but not actually doing anything to stop you, she's like, there's nothing biological in us that would suggest I'm your child.
I say, to Chaos, you can't just go around calling everyone shorter than you. You're your kid.
They can be taller than me too and still be my child. Its height is not a prerequisite.
Apparently, actually being related is not a prerequisite either, so I don't know why I'm surprised.
Yeah, I know. Like, okay, hello, genitals?
Wow, that's a sentence.
Usually flaunt it.
So far, we are acting under the assumption that everybody here is as anatomically ill-equipped as a Ken doll. So,
well, also people don't have children, so I mean, like, yeah, I'm bringing that energy. I don't think anyone else needs to be doing that. Like, I am bringing the energy. This is my baby.
Let's move on with this conversation.
Just a big void energy.
Yes. So let's do it that way.
That's right. So everybody's response to "This is my daughter" is "You're what now?"
Yeah, exactly.
I take facts. There is no parenthood in this world.
It's a totally a thing that I bring the energy for. It's a yes.
Okay.
So yeah, now that I've tasted, oh no, I didn't because you slapped my hand away, and I'm gonna be like, so why did you bring us here? We were just about to get into a lot of trouble. Lots of fun. Lots of fun.
I think it's been giving Geldin a heart attack, but
they were about to ruin my reputation, is what they was about to do.
You guys were about to come in contact with a very, very powerful being, and I intercepted. I couldn't let you just go in gun-ho, not knowing what you were about to do.
Oh, right. Of course.
So what were we about to do?
Well, you guys successfully opened the door into the Sun King's room, but didn't enter fast enough So some being had set up a gate to catch you. And now you're here instead of wherever you were going. So you're welcome.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Especially since I was pretty injured. If you don't mind, I'm going to
Do I detect the lie again?
Nope.
Okay.
So I am going to, like I said, take the time to heal up a bit because I'm pretty messed up right now. So, yeah, is that something we're gonna do? Just sit and eat and
good friends and good food and your friends if you call them. I'm sure you could find a way to get emotional support done to you.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that then. I'm gonna use this opportunity to get better. I'm gonna be like group hug and just like hug everyone and say we didn't die. So
I think that's what our party's been needing for a long time, is just a big group hug.
Yeah, I'm gonna like group hug with like way too many arms.
I participate in the group hug, but I complain about it the entire time.
Gathar is very supportive of the big hug and will specifically hug over Vivelda's mouth so complaining can't occur.
Okay. Let me do that roll +3. Give me a second. Okay.
GG, you're invited. Do you want to come into the group hug?
Not at all.
I grabbed everybody. I grabbed everyone. That's what. What? 7? That's garbage. Let's see. If they open up to you, then choose one. So yeah. So I guess that means I only do if they open up to you, they choose one. So I'm gonna be like. So I'm gonna say I was actually pretty scared.
Who you rolling for?
Emotional support using spirit.
Yeah, but who?
Everybody.
Okay.
Okay, so
do any of you have a condition?
Yes.
Okay. Vivelda, you can choose to clear. You can choose one from the list of 7 to 9.
Oh, wrong list.
If you open up right now.
Well, what are you doing?
Oh.
Big hug and say, I'm glad we're together. We can all make it through this generic motivational dad stuff, I think.
That's terrible.
Or more like, I missed you guys so much. I thought we were going to die. I'm going to, like, nervously laugh. And then,
Okay, that
I imagine this thing
just like something I would open up to. I'll just kind of, like, laugh in response and be like, yeah, I thought we were all going to die.
I imagine this whole thing just devolves into a long-winded talk about the good old days.
What?
You know, back when we
I'm gonna let go of frightened.
Okay, that seems very appropriate, all things considered.
I kind of hate having frightened because it dumps my to fight roll. And, like, what else am I good for?
I don't lose a condition. Oh no.
Yeah, which is why I got rid of frightened. Because I don't want to have it.
No, I said I don't lose a condition.
Now that we're all here, I have a few things I want to talk about. Please take a seat.
Okay.
She like wriggles out and gets back to her seat, but she's like standing on the table in front of her seat because how short she is.
Mike says hello, by the way.
She's like, dang it, I haven't gotten to see Mike yet. Thanks for reminding me.
You're welcome. Don't take a shit. He'll send me to get back. And I don't want to come back yet. This place seems unnatural.
You haven't seen half of it.
That's because what you think of as natural is defined by what's in this place.
I'm gonna nod like that made sense, and then get back to my steak.
I just laugh at him like, you haven't seen half of it.
That's on this table is food of almost every description. Specifically, the food that you are most likely to ask for has been positioned near you.
So I will, like, kind of stare at it because we all know my opinion on food. And gingerly try something. I'm generally picturing that Vivelda's taste in food is the same as Zhao's from Genshin Impact.
Okay, has Fibian ever eaten anything other than the speed sugar?
Fibian,
yes,
actually knows what heartfelt home cooking tastes like.
Oh!
Fibian makes food for us. Fibian is the only reason we actually eat food.
I forgot about that. That is also true. I was referring to about Fibian's past.
We know what you were referring to.
Sorry.
Okay, so yes, Fibian is plenty aware of food. And as she eats, she can tell that emotion wasn't put into this food.
Was not?
It was cooked exactly by the book with no emotion added.
Oof.
Okay.
It was cooked very well, don't get me wrong. Some might go so far as to describe it as impossibly good, but exactly by the book.
Hmm.
In defense of people who only cook using recipes, that's still really good.
Yeah. And like so you can cook using recipes and still cook with love. I'm talking about a thing that isn't a real flavor. That only Fibian can tell because of Fibian's specific history and skills.
Okay.
Yeah. This is really good. Gathriel.
Of course it is.
So, I noticed you guys emptied the dry.
Yes.
That's good, right?
You did what now?
This may have not been the first world we try to destroy.
You did what now?
The world.
Ride?
Don't worry, there's only 2 more worlds there are left to destroy, and the wet isn't one of them that I expect you guys to be able to do.
What if we get our hands on the thing at the bottom?
You expect us to what now?
What if we get our hands on the thing at the bottom of the mushroom?
You'll cause a lot of problems, but the wet is by far the most complex of all the worlds. You'll have to do more than your lifespan has left in it.
Yikes. That's a grim statement.
Okay, but
y'all gotta be
like,
yup.
Is it okay? Did we do okay?
I'd recommend not ending the world that's in between the other worlds. I don't know what'll happen if the Nexus point ends. So I'd recommend not doing that. And probably not trying to speak to the Sun King at any point soon. But, like, everyone makes mistakes.
Vivelda, like, looks down and looks embarrassed. And, like, unhappy.
Everyone makes mistakes. It's not like breaking and entering is... It's not like the first time any of us have broken and entering.
True.
Kind of our forte, honestly. I think it's...
To answer your question, dear Fibian, the Sun King is the individual who was shouting, "Shut up."
Yeah, he's not very nice.
Well, oh yeah, I got that. I'm just like... Who the fuck is he?
Who is he in relation to everything else? Why do we care? That question?
Why? Yeah. Why is he in that room? Why is he the sun? And why is
all the questions, just all of them?
You know, we would make less mistakes if you were here to help.
I I don't belong in that. First off, I don't belong in that world. Second off, I'm not sure I can go back to that world. Look at me. I'm made of sugar now.
We all make mistakes.
But what about
I don't think this was a mistake.
What about being delicious makes things more complicated? I have no idea. I fail to understand.
Listening, Chaos, you do realize that in the other world, you're being made of shadow, and in this world, you have a physical form, right?
I think I have form in every world, but I mean, like, you know...
I'm not sure how you do that shape-shifting thing, okay? That's not my problem. No, what I'm saying is not everyone is potent enough to just be a shadow and call that a day.
I guess so. But, you know, maybe they should. I mean, this is like, it's a good thing to do.
No, you're
be a shadow?
Well, you know... Alright, sure, let's do with that. Let's just say that it's a weird thing to do. Even though I don't think it is.
No, I'm saying it's something most people can't do. I don't care whether or not it's weird.
Oh. Are you sure? I'm pretty sure they can. You just need to, like, get inside of me, and then you can do what I can do, right?
No, nobody wants that.
Have you any idea the consequences of going inside of you?
None. I'm pretty sure it's none.
Well, let me tell you.
I don't think it's ever done it.
At least hundreds of consequences of going inside of you. And that's just for someone from the other world. If someone from this world were to go inside of you, there'd be so many consequences.
So much
bad.
Okay, so call me the ill-informed schoolboy here, but
ill-informed schoolboy. I'm not sure how that helped, but okay.
What are you talking about? Other places, other worlds? What's going on? You guys have destroyed worlds? What?
No,
like
a little bit.
Wait.
Are y'all a bunch of criminals? Why did they send me out to help you guys if y'all just crazy, like, world destroying folk?
Okay, they didn't send you out to help us. They sent you out to do evil.
You acquired them to fight a beast that couldn't be fought, and then you guys proceeded to win that fight. So I feel like if you needed...
You attached yourself to us.
Hey, I just go where I'm told to go. You guys were my lead. That's where I was sent. Like...
Those above had no idea about this party before you showed them how cool they were. And besides, they aren't criminals. Everyone in the dry hated it.
Yay! That's why I
well,
took it apart.
almost everyone.
Well, technically, Phibian took it apart.
Yeah, I was navel gazing when it happened. So
look, I brought up the dry for a very important reason.
So that Geldin could get madder at us?
I don't know why Geldin's so mad at you. You guys are awesome.
Oh, thanks.
Everyone's going to blame it on the random giant snake that was flying through town, and no one's even going to remember who else was there. You guys just don't be a giant flying snake and call it a day.
Well, I sure as hell hope so.
Don't worry. I have connections. I'm not going to let any of this haunt you lot.
Speaking of connections, what are you, some kind of crazy sugar god or something?
Hey, be nice.
Yes, I'm the sugar god. Ha 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 ha.
Okay, no, really though.
What? Okay, cool.
I was once part of their team, and then we went to somewhere that defies most reasonable descriptions, and I decided that is where I truly belonged, and so I stayed behind when they left.
Don't leave me alone.
I silently look around the crowd for a minute, think to myself, yeah, that tracks. Yeah, that sounds like something these guys would be up to. Alright, so, like, where now, I guess? Like, are we just gonna chill here, or...?
Now the situation with Sugar Mama and the other mammals. By the way, the word for them is mammals.
Mammals?
Yeah, like, mammals.
Oh, I've been calling them fluffies. But I don't think Sugar Mama likes that.
It's up for debate.
It's hard to tell.
Does that mean they have mammaries?
What's a mammary?
That conversation doesn't need to go anywhere.
No, we're not pursuing that conversation. As hilarious as it would be.
Biology, you know, astounds me every time, and I'm not going to answer that question. Moving on.
A for effort, Fabian. Coming on.
We have, they're not in a good place right now.
The fluffies? The mammals?
Yeah, we were just sent after them, and we decided to come upstairs and figure out what we was going to do first. And then there was a rampage, some buildings were knocked over, a couple of dams were broken. I don't think anybody was seriously injured, but not for lack of trying.
I know you were sent after them. That's why I started looking into it. Vivelda, that's a lie.
Hey!
Look.
Oh, sorry, she says that. You didn't switch tones of voice, and so I thought she was saying that out loud.
I did switch tones of voice. Did I not? Pretty sure I did.
Carry on.
Was that a lie?
That was a lie. Okay, I'm listening. Go ahead. She supposedly started looking into it on account of
you guys being told to take care of it.
Sure.
And
I continue not calling her on any of her BS.
You know how a baby bunny showed up?
It was adorable.
And that meant that Sugar Mama was supposed to die soon.
Oh, crap. I forgot to check in on that.
Well, apparently, being in the wet has somehow messed with that. And Sugar Mama's gone, like, off. Sugar Mama started causing more problems than she's the solution to.
So she's not gonna die?
It doesn't look like she's gonna die, and it looks like that's the problem.
I like her. What do you mean that's the problem?
I say this to you, but I think killing Sugar Mama's the best course of action.
No. No.
Vivelda, that's a lie.
Oh. Okay, then I don't object immediately. I'm just like, I fall silent and I'm frozen. I run out of ideas and, like, just stop. Like, error. Does not compute.
Well, I mean, if killing, Sugar Mama's the best thing for everyone, I guess we can do that.
You guys realize you can also roll figure out
Nope.
Is there a role
I'm
to
the
find
only
out
person.
if someone's been lying?
It would be figure out a person. However, if Agatha is still the trickster, she is the only person who can lie to us, but we don't necessarily know that.
Well, I say bullshit. I don't even roll for it. I'm just like, bullshit. We don't need to go killing people to fix all the problems.
But, like, the cycle of life, and it's all being thrown off.
Can you guys just give me a minute? Can you give me a minute? I say to the rest of my party.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
Okay, and I'm
know
gonna
what it means.
pick up Gathriel and cart her off to a corner. Because, that's the other thing Gathriel has trained me to do, not care about her personal boundaries.
Gathriel gives this, like, expression, can't decide if that means we're making out or having a serious conversation.
Maybe both.
Neither.
Excited but curious. I'm gonna be like, why are you saying this? I'll talk in a normal voice, but, like, I'm whispering. I'm gonna be like, what? Why are you saying this?
Because it's just the only way.
Don't lie to me.
That one wasn't a lie. Look, there's so much going on, and what's best for some people isn't always what's best for the rest of the people. I'm not gonna pretend like the mammals don't still need Sugar Mama, but she has to go.
Why?
I can't explain it to you. Vivelda, do you accept the command, take out Sugar Mama? This is in the me speaking as a GM to Drenda, who is inside the head of Vivelda.
Oh, no.
No. Okay, take a condition.
Okay. Going back to being insecure again. We've just been turning insecure on and off again. So Vivelda's gonna set Agatha down and, like, she's kind of stunned. She doesn't know what to do about that. She has not yet worked herself up to telling Agatha no. is the thing she is in the process of doing.
So, well, no, go ahead.
If you would like to do something else, please go ahead.
I'm going to try to, like, literally figure out the space that we're in. Is it like, is it exactly the world we used to be in? Or is it like a new place that was made just by AXA?
You are in a... Okay, so... The place you ended up last time you used your teleport ability, right?
Mm-hmm.
You are in that same place, looking through a different lens.
So it's like you mean like the white space with all the extra doors?
Yes. It's that same it's like you used to be looking through orange-colored glasses, but now you're looking through lime-colored glasses.
Okay. So... Not sure what that means, but we'll go with it.
Same.
So, does that mean I could just change the world if I want to? Can I change the world if I want to?
Last time you guys were rolling heart and making magic effects happen. So okay, I guess.
Yeah. So I'm going to say thanks, Agatha. But I think we've got some more things to do. And I'm going to try to, like, just kind of cut off Agatha from the rest of the group with a wall.
Roll at -1.
Roll at -1?
Yep.
Presumably because she's trying to counter.
And I'm using, what do you call them? Supernatural abilities?
Magic.
Last time you guys were doing this, you were imposing your thoughts upon the world.
Mm-hmm.
And you get a bonus for supernatural abilities because of your pet, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna say you get your +1 because your pet is another mind working in tandem with yours.
Okay, well, it's the I still have 3 spirit after that, so I would get like a +3.
No, you're rolling hearts.
I'm rolling hearts?
Yes, in this world, according to last time you guys were in this world, you were rolling hearts.
Oof, I'm gonna be a lot less confident doing it then. Alright, well, let's try it. Oh, wait, actually, it's worse than that. I got a 4. I'm at a -1.
Ooh. Okay, so your heart's negative. That's what I'm missing.
Excuse me?
Your heart's negative?
Yeah, well, you said the -1. Negative, because of, I guess, opposing the will. And then,
Negative for some undescript reason, but you also get a positive because your pet's helping.
Okay, well, still 5.
So, take your point of experience, and you lose the ability to see.
The what?
You don't get to see the rest of the scene. Good luck!
Okay.
Did you fail?
Yeah, well, yeah.
You walled yourself off.
I guess. That's pretty cool. I just walled myself off. Like, what did they just do? Alright, I guess it's just you guys then.
So I'm gonna whisper down to... Good.
What does it look like for the rest of us?
Nothing, because Listening's eyes were always black.
Okay.
No, Listening's in a shapeshift form. So, it looks like Listening's eyes get clouded over with a black fog.
Okay.
We're trying to make a wall?
We don't know what they were trying to do.
Yeah, they didn't share it. They said, Agatha, I think we have other things to do, and then did a thing, and now their eyes are black, so maybe they're still in the process of that. We probably just don't know what lunatic thing they're trying to do. So, wait a minute, and then go ahead, TG.
Alright, so I'm gonna try to get something out of this weird venture into the Nether Runs. Is this the place y'all was talking about, the talking flowers?
No, that was the drag.
Damn it.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe you guys still think that was a talking flower.
I mean, I know that it was more than a flower. We haven't done anything with the flowers since. Dang.
I turned my attention over to Gathriel. I was like, do all flowers do that?
No, only flowers that are connected to... You know what? I'm not going to say. It's more fun this way.
Well, I'm going to rifle around in my trunk and produce a glass, showcase with a wooden bottom. And in there is a pile of dirt with a flower growing out of it. And I'm like, what about this one?
I'm not going to make you roll because of the significance of this item, but something in you feels like you almost dropped it.
Okay, so I'm going to, panic for a minute and, hold on to it really tight. Not to the point where it'll crash the jar, but, just hold on to it, very sturdy.
Mm-hmm.
I am not in charge of talking to plants. You're going to have to ask Vivian for that.
I turn my attention immediately towards Vivian.
Oh yeah, that was me.
Yep, that's one of your skills, unless you changed for being a nature witch.
Look, okay, hold on. You guys having crushes on flowers and stuff isn't part of what we're here to talk about. I need you guys take care of the sugar mama problem. I'm sorry that came out way more brash than I expected it to.
I can't do that.
But it... one moment.
Somebody's in trouble.
Uh-huh. This is a long moment. I'm getting more nervous by the second.
What? What are you guys? What's your problem?
You said 1 minute. We're in limbo here.
Okay. Yeah, she's like, take care of the sugar mama problem. Oops, I said that a bit more harsh than intended, but it kind of needs dealt with.
And then I said really quietly, I can't do that.
I'm begging your pardon, miss, but I only kill monsters.
It's... So how do you define a monster? Vivelda, look, it's okay if you can't do something. That's why you have a team to cover up your weaknesses.
Why would you have us do this?
Because Sugar Mama is going to cause so many problems.
I cause problems all the time.
Yeah, but you... First off, I really hate to break this to you. you have nowhere near the rapport of Sugar Mama. She says jump, an entire, like, third of the population jumps. And that's not counting any influence she's gained over the non-mammals. That's just counting the mammals.
Has she been busy?
Yes, she's been
sorry,
busy.
I'm not in the scene. Never mind.
You're Never still mind. In the scene. You can talk. You just can't
see.
Oh, I just can't see. Oh,
yes.
that's... Oh.
So you say, has she been busy? Like, fondly,
She's been busy, yeah. Sure. Has she been busy?
Of course she's been busy. Look at her.
Well, since my eyes are not working, my head is going to be, like, changing in shape, like, constantly. As if, like, I'm trying to, like, regrow eyes or sensor organs, so it's, like, turning to spikes and, like, tentacles, and then, like, compressing to a pinpoint, and just constantly shifting.
It looks like television static for a second.
Yeah, I'm, like, clearly something.
Not that color, honey. It doesn't work for you.
Well, if we, I think if Velda has spent a lot of energy, you know, developing as a person ever since you left, and I think if they don't want to do something, I mean, there's other people. You should respect their decisions.
You guys realize you got in a physical confrontation with Herc and walked away, right?
I just look completely stricken, like, entirely devastated by this entire conversation.
I look over at Vivelda, not for lack of trying.
Name any 10 individuals in the world that could do that, other than the ones in front of me. And you guys aren't even 10 individuals.
That sun guy.
Okay, that's one. Now, produce him a team of 9 that will keep him from Herc long enough for him to do his thing.
Space. Change. Paranoia.
Space?
Extinction.
Those aren't individuals, honey.
They look like it sometimes.
They do. That's a fact. But they aren't the same type of thing.
By the way, Geldin, Vilda is so stressed out by this conversation that she does not even rise to your bait. You're like, not for lack of trying, and she just totally ignores it.
Alright, well, yeah, I guess that means that we're just gonna have to, agree to disagree, and, leave it at that.
Can't let that be it.
You can't let us agree to disagree?
What if we negotiate with Trancy?
Sugar Mama, the natural order of things has been thrown off in respects to Sugar Mama, and things are gonna keep getting worse until she's dead. Vivelda, that's a lie. There's...
Constantly lying. Jeez Louise.
Why do you think I look so completely heartbroken?
This is
not okay.
Well,
I give Vivelda a hug. She really needs one.
Thank you. She does.
Might I suggest rolling emotional support given Vivelda's current state?
I'm fine. I'm just acquiring conditions every time I tell Agatha no. It's fine. Did I get another condition for that other thing?
Not yet, I'll tell you.
Okay.
11.
Plus heart and or spirit.
I'll do a plus spirit, 13.
Velda, do you open up to your Fibian friend?
Yes, I do actually like Fibian.
Great.
Ouch.
Just take a condition for telling no to... You get 4. Suck it up.
That's ouch.
Not if I'm opening up to Fabian.
Yeah, and as soon as you clear one, you take one.
Okay, I'm getting rid of angry and switching that to hopeless.
Yes.
I'm gonna hold on to Fabian like I'm drowning.
So basically, she produces
So now I'm guilty, hopeless, and insecure, which fits the current mood.
Presently, she has presented you guys with the ultimatum of you have to agree to take care of Sugar Mama, or she can't let you leave.
Well, that's
And DG, so long as you hold true to that ultimatum, you can play her.
I was actually just about to get in a fight, and I can't fight with myself. So, well, not fight, like physical confrontation. I was about to cross words with Vivelda, so I can't argue with myself.
Yeah, no.
Okay, then.
At this point,
let's get in a fight.
Wait, who are you crossing words with? Me?
No.
Okay.
So, I finish my steak, and I'm listening in from the background, and I'm like, always a downside. And so I put my fork down, and I wrap my chain up around my knuckles and step past pushing Fabian and Vivelda back behind me, and like stand toe-to-toe with this tiny monstrosity. I'm like, all right, what's your angle?
And she's like, she draws her sugar glass sword and rests it on her shoulder, and she's like, my angle is saving the world. What's yours?
Is that also
my angle is doing the right thing.
Interesting how you failed to do both at the same time.
Oof.
Sometimes saving the world ain't the right thing to do. Now, what's your angle?
You're gonna... I'm mostly made out of circles. You're gonna have to specify.
Stands there, struck in for a moment, not sure quite how to even quantify that, much less give a response.
I just curl closer into Fabian, like I do not appear
while
to be functioning.
While you're befuddled, this officially evolves into a sword fight.
Yay, sword fighting.
Stabbed in the shins while you're befuddled.
Boo, sword fighting with Agatha.
So you just heard, ow, bitch! Kick.
Let's
she
not...
grabs on.
I'm gonna put a no on that particular word.
Yeah, you gotta come up with fantasy swears.
Ooh, ow, sugar jerk!
When your leg makes contact with her, she grabs on like a vice and is now attached to you.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go kick a chair with her.
Nice.
I'm gonna find the biggest, heaviest object and just kick against it.
Yes, but during sword fights, you also have to be witty. So, what is your response to her? What did she even say? I forget.
There's always someone like you at the top, always thinking that they could just send us on our way to do things that they don't want to do or they can't do. Well, I've had enough of it. And then I'm just like, thump.
What am I on top of? The table? She says, taking the thump and then being forced to drop to the floor. Look around! You guys are here telling me no! How could I possibly be in charge of this situation?
I'm gonna grab a hold of this wing. You're not in charge of this situation because I am now! And toss her across the room.
Vivelda, that's a lie.
That she's not in charge of the situation?
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
Everyone.
She is going to attach to the ceiling light fixture.
All right, I'm gonna send Hugh to go get her.
She deflects Hugh into the rope holding up the ceiling light fixture and drops it on you.
Okay, so I wasn't at the last time you decided to fight, but in this particular game, it is most effective to use something like Figure Out a Person, Entice, or Influence with a String. or at this point call on a toxic power. It's more effective to use an actual move than it is to use the fight move, because every single time you use the fight move, your opponent chooses one, at least one.
Well, at current, we have done no damage to each other. We're just
yeah, you're just being dramatic. Oh,
playing the room.
Also, Armsteel, I'm pretty sure that the thing you keep meaning to do to Vivelda is stagger her.
No. Vivelda has a particular move which is activating.
Oh.
Okay, so now Drenda knows what's going on.
Okay.
Vivelda.
Are you talking to me?
Yes. Do you now know what's going on?
Yes.
Okay. I've been keeping it from everyone else,
no,
so...
it's fine. I get it.
The players of TG and the player of Vivelda know what's going on in this scene, and hopefully...
Does Agatha figure it out? What do I have to roll for Agatha to figure it out? Not Agatha, for Vivelda. What do I have to roll for Vivelda to figure it out?
Give me a Defy Disaster,
Fabulous.
and then explains to me why you're rolling anything but hearts.
I am okay with rolling heart if I can spend one of my strings on Agatha.
Done.
Okay. And get that +3.
There you go.
Okay.
Without my string, that was a 7.
Among the other sources, among the agony of getting in an argument with your first love, I believe is what we're looking at right now.
Yeah.
Velda notices that there's a burning singe of guilt and shame seemingly infinitely pouring out of her wings right now.
And it's killing me.
It's not killing you.
Metaphorically.
Yes. No, but specifically, it's not giving you that crucial 5th condition. It could, but it isn't.
That's great, and I hate it. Alright. Fine. You know what? Fine. Fine! I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna, kind of disentangle myself from Fibian, who I was, clinging to desperately a minute ago. And be like, you know what?
At this point, when you stand up, I imagine, Gathar and TG, both trying to look at you through the tangle of chandelier cords and each other that they've gotten themselves into.
They're, mid-sword fight, and they both pause to, take a look over their shoulders. I'm not doing this. I don't want this. I will be a monster.
Of course you want it, Vivelda. Look at it.
If that's what it takes. And then I pull out the cleaver. It is, in fact, Mike's cleaver. But I don't know that. I think of it as Agatha's cleaver, because she gave it to me. And I spread my wings wide. My dragon-shaped froggy wings. And I lift my cleaver.
I say, trigger warning, gore, pause, or mute for 30 seconds.
Yes, trigger warning. And I lift my cleaver, and I cut off my wings. Or at least I go to do that.
Ooh. Oh, I can't see, so... Well...
Listening chaos.
I'm imagining that at some point change takes over and we have a magical girl transformation instead of, actual gore.
Oh, that's what you want to happen.
That was my thought.
A flash of blinding light would work just as fine.
Okay.
I acquired the wings in a flash of blinding light.
That's a great option. Give me a Defy Disaster with your daring and roll +2.
That's pretty high. Yeah, I don't think I can fail at that point.
Nice.
Yeah, that's fair.
As
you hold the cleaver above your head, you hear... everyone in the room hears a earthquake-like shattering sound. As purple... as tentacles that appear to be made of purple water burst out of Vivelda's backpack and encircle her. And initiate magical transformation in which Vivelda becomes one with the artifact of change.
Ooh. I see nothing.
No, actually, as this is happening, you can see exactly... You can see the tendrils of change, but nothing else. And then as the transformation happens, everyone can see that the dining room begins to quake and begins to shatter. And Gathar, looks shocked and disappears in the same moment that the building you guys were in does. And all of a sudden, you become aware of your second half that's dancing.
Which, the first... When we acquired...
Have I ever dealt with...
There was a horrifying scream. There is no horrifying scream this time. There's a shriek of surprise, ah!
The shriek of surprise is absolutely drowned out by the magical girl transformation soundtrack.
Oh, okay.
It's appropriate.
Fighting evil by moonlight.
I don't have a magical girl soundtrack prepared, but that happens.
Hang on, I got this. Just a minute. Okay, here we go. You guys should be able to hear this.
Etheria needs us. And I won't let him hurt anyone else. Where are you going?
I hear nothing.
Sorry, this is,
This is over the stream only.
It's over the stream.
The honor of Grayskull!
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Of course. Not sure what I was expecting there, but that tracks.
Okay.
Yep.
I dropped a link in the chat for everyone.
Very good.
I think it's so funny that the very first thing I clicked on had actual dialogue. Okay, I'm okay.
So, Velda, a catchphrase that is too busy being caught up in whatever the hell is going on to recognize.
Well, I'm pretty sure the catchphrase she used was, "I'm willing to be a monster if that's what it takes."
Okay, then. And the magical girl transformation ensues, followed by a... So, Vivelda, what's your magical girl form look like?
Like this. I still have a cloak, cape type thing, but it has, turned into a dashing one-side cape type thing, like it's a swashbuckling style thing, instead of I am hiding my entire form and no one can look at me. And my sword undergoes a magical transformation as well. No longer is it a nail that I have clearly carved out myself, but it's an actual full sword. And the image is now my reactive image, so you guys can take a look at that. But I'm still a Froggo, but I am a dashing, swashbuckling Froggo. I would also like to take this opportunity to repudiate my my commandment. I have a commandment to always obey the authority. And I'm going to cross that. So as the Seeker, I have a bunch of commandments, and whenever I go against them, I have a problem. So, but I can cross them out and replace them with a conviction. And so the conviction that I expressed was, I'm willing to be a monster if that's what it takes. I will do the right thing, or to put it in the phrase of a conviction, I will do the right thing regardless of cost.
Okay, and Vivelda.
Yeah.
You have the hilt of your sword is the artifact of change.
Awesome. What's it look like?
It looks like if you were to successfully get your hand in between the finger guards and the handle, it would result in puncturing and pain. But first off, as you're holding it, you can confirm it does not.
So it looks like it's not a thing that you could reasonably hold in your hand and put your hand
No,
through.
it looks like a thing that if you want to use it requires pain, but it's a lie.
Oh, okay, so it's like a metaphor for my entire life.
Yep.
Change is often painful.
Change often looks like it has to be painful, but it doesn't have to be.
Don't be silly.
I'm gonna be like, well, I can't see it. Wait, can I see now?
Yes. You guys can all see.
Yeah, we've switched
and
scenes.
the table was a lie, and TG, the reason you almost dropped that thing was because you had some of the food, and you guys have officially made an enemy.
We weren't already enemies with perfect chaos?
No, because that wasn't perfect chaos.
Boom.
Damn.
I'm going to clap very,
Is that
yes.
actual Agatha?
Awkwardly.
Actual Agatha just made a request for you to kill Sugar Mama.
She has
Well, I'm
perfect
gonna
chaos's sword. She has perfect chaos's sword. She's usurped perfect chaos. For all intents and purposes of my devotion, she is perfect chaos. That's why I was reacting to her as if that's what she was.
Well, I'm going to say
That's why
that...
you couldn't say no to her without consequences.
Well, as everyone knows, I don't kill people. So, yeah, that's not going to happen.
Apparently that didn't stop whatever happened to Herc.
Wow, harsh. Do you have to say it like that?
Wait, who says that?
No, that was just the perspective Agatha was approaching from, or Gathar was approaching from.
Oh, yeah, and again, I'd spared his life, so...
Pretty much everyone but TG was not on board with killing Herc.
Yeah, I'm not... That's like me blaming myself because things die of old age. If people die on their own, that's not my fault.
To be completely fair, TG has been brainwashed.
I want to know
That is fair.
Mighty Frog's opinion. How was that for a dramatic reveal?
I dig it. Yeah, it works out really great. So, yeah. I had a few ideas, some pointers that I would have loved to throw into the situation, but by the time I had creative control of the situation, I was fighting with myself. So,
That was fine.
I had to give Vivelda the ultimatum: lose the Weens or lose your friendship with Gathar.
No, that's an and. That's an and.
No, yeah. The ultimatum was Gathar and the Weens or Sugar Mama. I had to present that, and I wanted it to catch all of the other players off guard as well.
I've also been very stubborn about refusing to confront my issues, and have expressed a desire for the scene. Forcing the issue is the only way the DM was going to make this happen.
That sounds appropriate.
TG though.
yes.
I will say, there is a custom expenditure of level I'd like to discuss with you.
Okay.
Later though. You've officially unlocked the secret option that I'm not going to tell anyone.
The secret option.
Woohoo!
So that happens. That happens, and I look in the direction that Gathriel has gone, and I'm going to mourn that later. And instead, I grab Listening Chaos by its shoulder and be like, "We have to get to Sugar Mama now."
Sure. Dancing?
Apparently,
you guys are all dancing.
So I look out in my dancing heaven, I'm like, what on earth is this? Stop doing that!
Wait, don't stop yet!
Poof.
You're gone now. I'm like, okay.
Alright, I guess I'm dancing. Yes.
Yeah. Roll
okay, then I'm dancing. Let's make a roll.
I don't know.
Let's see. No, I said let's make a roll, and then we'll see. We'll go to Sugar Mama. That's the plan. Okay. Where's my thingy? All right, here we go. Okay, and we'll go here.
Roll me Boogie plus Grace.
Plus Grace.
That's what Astral Dance says.
Oops, wrong one. I didn't do the
R.
6 plus 2. Right. 13.
Okay, you guys are actually already there. It appears as though Gathar has positioned you to be there because she expected you to just agree.
Oh, nice. So then I guess, so do we show up closer to... Well, I should go right to Sugar Mama, so...
Yep.
Okay.
You show up on the wall dividing Flufftopia from the outside world. And there at the gates of Flufftopia is TG, looking a bit frizzled.
I am furious. My world has been flipped completely upside down several times since I met you people.
You're welcome.
I've probably found the nearest inanimate object that isn't important, and I'm currently destroying it.
Well, that's
So I guess there once was a signposting that labeled this as Flufftopia. No more.
That's kind of
No. TG's over there chewing on it.
I have uprooted it, and I'm using it to beat mushrooms and smash it against the ground. I'm so sick and tired of things not being what they are! Ah!
Jeez. Demons.
To which Sugar Mama says over your shoulders, is that one alright?
No, I am not alright!
That's one way to respond to adversity. Not a good way.
I turn my attention straight up to Vivelda. And you! Why is it wherever you go, disaster follows? I had a good life, damn it! I was doing fine!
Sugar Mama responds listen, I don't even know what disaster you're talking about. It's not my fault. Oh, you were
We'll deal with you in a minute.
It's not my fault either. You decided to join our group. You said, hey, these guys look cool. I'm joining their group. You didn't even ask
my neck out
if
for
we
you people.
wanted you to join our
Trying
group.
to be the hero. I was here. I put you guys on the fast track to a good life, and you spat in my face. So this is me, breaking down emotional barriers between me and Vivelda. By the way, I'm gonna roll for that.
This is emotional support.
What's the defining characteristic for that again?
I don't remember. Heart or spirit. And if you have a string on me, you can spend it.
I do not have a string on you. And spirit, I'm going to roll heart, because my spirit is -1. I'm not good at this whole opening up thing.
No, that's okay.
Big Shook, you were kind of brainwashed.
13.
Amazing. So I'm gonna go over to you and I'm gonna like grab you and shake you by the shoulders. Like we're probably actually sword fighting at this point because you're mad and I'm mad, and that's how we communicate.
Yeah, so, yeah, I'm looking down at you, you grab a hold of me, and I'm like, you don't have any wings anymore, so I pick you up and I fling you out into the middle distance, and then send Hugh after you to wrap you back up and bring you back.
I definitely do, like, an acrobatic flippy thing in midair, and land, like, superhero pose. Dodge.
Just right in front.
I'm dodging Hugh, and I'm charging with my sword. And I'm like, look, if you didn't like it, then why'd you agree to not fight her, huh?
Not saying that I don't like the situation in which I have made a choice in my own personal situation. I'm annoyed that you guys let me up to this.
Oh, you're home.
You broke me, damn it. And then I just kind of like stop and like smash something below me and then like get really quiet all of a sudden.
Just so you know, things were always bad.
Not for me.
It didn't suddenly become this way.
To just stay slain.
Sing Chaos, would you like to mute yourself?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Yeah. I catch your sword, and I spin it. Well, your sword is Hugh, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, I let you wrap my sword up with you, and I let you pull it out of my hands, because then you're distracted with that. And I look up at you, and I'm like, the rest of us were all living in this world all along.
Sugar Mama walks out through the front gate and is like, are you guys done yelling? I know what makes adventurers feel better. And she holds up a box.
Yay, boxes!
Immediate dagger eyes. And then back to Vivelda.
I will admit to being somewhat easily swayed by blocks.
So just before I let this go, I am going to pull the sword back to me, grab it in my hand, and I'm going to send Hugh back out to wrap around Vivelda, and then I'm going to use what I like to call the chains of penitence. And I'm going to, like, struggle for a minute as my chain glows, and then decide to heal you.
Okay.
And then hand you your sword back.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna work with you, and then you go to wrap me up, and I instantly turn back to, I'm going to murder you. How dare. Frankly, I think you need to make a roll, because I'm not gonna just let people grab a hold of me. Like, Vivelda's got opinions.
I rolled a 13.
Okay, alright. You rolled a 13 on your emotional support. Okay. But yeah, like her like, yeah, we can work together to solve this emotional problem goes directly into, nope, you shall die.
Why didn't you add a stat to that?
Because my heart is 0.
Ah.
Yeah, so, yeah, no, I'm not doing very well at giving you emotional comfort, but I am currently confronting the source of my jealousy, so for some reason, like, TG views Vivelda as, like, she's just a hero without even trying. I have studied and practiced hard for years and years and years of this so that I can become the superhero, and I come down here and I'm getting completely trounced by some glass frog nobody. And she's not even trying.
Vivelda would be 100% flattered and, like, shocked to hear you express that emotion.
So yeah, that's pretty much what I got. It's like, so if I can get close enough to actually get a handle on you, this is what's happening.
100% bite your hand. Like,
that's fine. I am made of therapist.
Appropriate.
I am not healing you, but I am healing me. I'm totally fine with this. So I just sling my hand at the ground, and then I'm like,
I have a question. Is there perhaps a chance that TG is smitten with Vivelda?
Not at current.
Okay, I'm just wondering, because there are different rules if you get smitten, if you're doing emotional support with someone you're smitten with.
No, I'm not smitten with you. I idolize you, and it infuriates me.
Utterly shocked to if she learned that. Okay, so you rolled a 13, and I'm going to characterize most of that as opening up if our DM is cool
I rolled
with
a 3.
That. Oh.
Yeah, a 3 was rolled.
Well, what's the 3 for? What's the 13 for?
I thought I rolled. Okay, no. So I thought I rolled, but I didn't, and it was Listening Chaos's 13.
Oh, man.
And so, like, my brain was like, oh, that's a thing. And then, no, so I rolled, and I got a 3.
Okay, so
yeah, biting my hand is definitely worth it.
Emotional support did not go off successfully, if the DM would like to...
I feel like this is a thing the characters are supposed to be able to decide.
Okay. So I attempt to support you,
no.
and that does not happen.
Yeah, so I think it's something the characters should decide. So what I'll do is... at the cost of giving Vivelda a strain, TG could make one of those options.
No,
let either of you choose.
I think that I should just get a string on TG.
Something like that.
Frankly.
Okay, then. I don't know.
Because he flubbed it. And,
that seems fair.
And
that's okay.
I see through you. And I know you're not mad at me. Half the time when I shout at people, I'm not mad at them either. It's just how we process emotions.
I'm just standing in a crater of broken stuff. I'm holding my hue in one hand and your sword in the other, like halfway through the heft. I've just got the hold of your blade. And I'm just like lashing them around in random directions, not trying to hit anybody, just screaming and kicking up dust.
I'm gonna roll to escape then.
Actually, TG hears a lullaby. In fact, everyone hears a lullaby, but it seems directed at TG. Roll Defy Disaster to still be throwing a hissy fit by the end of this lullaby.
My immediate reaction is, damn it, now what?
Can he just choose to fail?
You can choose to fail if you like.
Yes, I'm choosing to fail.
So, your ferret friend has come to sing a lullaby to the screaming child.
Is that Jacqueline?
And it appears to have worked.
Hi, Jacqueline.
I'm just like, So my first reaction is, you're kidding me, right? And I was like, crap, that's actually helping.
While you were distracted, I rolled an 11, just straight daring to not be contained anymore because I don't like it.
Yes. That's fair.
I'm just so I slip out and land on the floor because again you are ridiculously tall, and just like land gently on the floor and then like look at you like arms crossed. Are you gonna give that back or what?
I look down at the blade and then look down at you and then blade, you, blade, you, blade.
Do I need to beat you up with my bare hands?
Like you could, kid.
You're welcome to try.
The chain starts glowing in my hand.
Jacqueline like gives me a dirty look, like I am trying to fix this, idiot.
No, if you weren't such a jerk, people might actually like you.
Damn.
Oh.
People.
I have walked away at this point. Cutting words, walk away.
Well, she tries to retaliate and then just can't. She's like, people do. And she just stops. Because the person she was thinking of was Agatha likes her.
DG, you get clocked in the back of the head by a box that was previously being offered to you.
Hey, give me the box. He's being an a-hole.
I open the box. I look and retaliate in no certain kind remarks, and then I open the box.
You look back and you see Sugar Mama, who like gives you that look that only the mother of an entire town could give you.
You get the mom look.
And she's like, I know not all of you are the best at making friends, but you need each other.
Aww.
I kind of like look down for a bit, and then I'm like, can I add you to the list of people who likes me?
Mauled by wolves, and like most of her face is chewed off.
Oh, listening.
Honey.
Yep. I
look at Sugar Mama and I'm like, can I add you to the list of people that likes me?
Honey, you can add the entire town to the list of people who likes you, and most of the people in the Adventurers Guild, from what I hear.
They don't know me.
That doesn't...
Anyway, sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make this about me. I'm shutting up. Go ahead. What's in the box? Oi! Bonehead, what's in the box?
What's in the box?
I don't know. What is in the box?
In the box are hazmat suits woven tightly out of recently shed fur.
So I pick up the hazmat suits and I look over. Is this a joke?
It's so fluffy! I go steal one.
There is enough for you. In fact, there's enough for all of you, unless Listening Chaos decides to be full size, in which case there's enough for one of you. And not even that much.
Well, I'm assuming it's a hazmat suit. It's not like Arim of fur.
I'm gonna say it fits people, and I'm not gonna, like, stop to question the fact that you guys have vastly different body shapes.
Okay. It's a zoot suit. That's not what I was looking for. What's the thing they make out of thneeds?
Just the need.
Yeah, it's just a thneed. That's a thneed from the Lorax.
Yes. Yes, it's a thneed from the Lorax, except watertight. And probably airtight too, question mark?
Okay, I won't put it over my face then.
Okay, you wanna tell me what this is about? Am I about to do something stupid again? I mean, because, like...
Have you ever stopped doing something stupid?
I'm still not talking to you, small fry. I swear to God I will cook you.
When you say that, you have to dodge another piece of rubble that was thrown at you. Sugar Mama is unhappy with this.
I am definitely starting it, at least as much as he's continuing it.
So I just look over and I snap it at Sugar Mama that we were supposed to kill you and we're not. I expect some respect out of you.
Wow, you said I was bad at making friends.
Sugar Mama whacks you and has like a super perplexed look on her face.
I deserved that. Okay. We came here to tell you a thing. Lots of people want you dead, and we would like you to not be dead. How are you feeling, by the way?
I'm feeling... older.
That's probably good. I look at Phoebe and I have no bloody idea how this getting old thing works.
Look,
I don't know. Do people here get old?
People don't get sent to kill me. I should be pretty fine.
Okay, but you were gonna die because of the baby. Was the baby gonna kill you?
No, honey, it's the other way around. What? I was gonna die so the baby.
Can somebody clarify for me what the hell a baby is?
It's so fluffy! It's like one of these... Like, I grab my suit that I have and I, like, roll it up into a ball and I'm like, it's like this, but with eyes.
I look down to raise my eyebrow. Can anybody else explain to me what a baby is?
Baby is a smaller version of an adult that is genuinely just less good at everything, but everyone seems to like him for some reason. To which Sugar Mama gets a thwack by the ferret. I forget the ferret's name.
Her name is Jacqueline.
Jacqueline.
I'm completely okay with the thwacks going on. That is definitely, genuinely how I express emotions.
Also, I've noticed that there aren't any babies here. Where do you guys come from?
Your guess is as good as mine. The closest one we got is oh. Crap. Where's Charlie?
I think he's thinking about Kariv. Who I sent him to go get some sunlight. I should probably go check on him. Hey Fib, you haven't met Kariv. You want to meet him? He's pretty cool. He fights pretty good. For a baby.
Who?
Wait, are you and I talking about the same person?
No, you're talking about your shell-shocked, poor individual that you've kidnapped. I'm talking about my praying mantis person.
That she's kidnapped.
Okay, well, that isn't the question. I asked where my kidnapped person was, not yours.
I'm not responsible for your kidnapped person. My kidnapped person is fine. Wait, I didn't kidnap him.
Okay,
ma'am, sometimes people float to the surface in bubbles.
What?
Sometimes people float to the surface of the below in bubbles. And then the bubble pops, and then there's a person there. Or a monster if they can't use a sword. If you can't use a sword, it's a monster.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this
so
whole,
who's in charge of them?
Them? They are.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this whole, baby riding down a staircase thing is pretty new to us, too.
Jacqueline, go get the baby. Jacqueline leaves. You guys realize that babies don't have swords. Comes back, holds up baby.
Aww.
You see any sharp equipment on this?
Aw, do you have a monster baby? I'm sorry.
Jacqueline, put the baby back.
No, wait, I want to pet it.
Not to disrespect you on your turf, Miss Large Furry Person, but what are we doing? What's with the sweaters? I don't get it. Can I just go break something real quick? That would make me feel better. So just point me in a direction and let's get to it.
Well, first off, those are prototypes for the fact that we appear to be able to swim for brief periods of time in the water, but you guys can't.
You can swim? Jinx.
Apparently, our fur is hydrophobic and keeps the water out, so we made suits that could theoretically help you guys do it.
Bless you.
That's why they want her dead.
Because then
she's immune to the water.
Swimming.
So I go from the lack of luxury to now I'm swimming in weird viscous water.
Look, you're welcome to go back
The
up
water
there.
isn't any more or less viscous than normal. Actually, it's slightly less viscous than normal. That's not the point.
Look, you're welcome to go back up there.
Shut up, kid. You're the reason my life sucks. Still not talking to you. So, if I wanted to get better, I gotta get these guys to a point where I feel comfortable with leaving them so that they don't overthrow the freaking world. So, let's just get this done, I suppose.
I don't know. You guys are the adventurers. I just thought I might give you some sweet gear to stop you from destroying the front of our base.
So these aren't for any particular reason, you're just giving them to us?
I mean, they're prototypes, and it is kind of dangerous asking someone to test them out, but I figured if anyone's gonna, you guys are probably gonna be the ones.
That sounds great. Thank you.
I'm not sure how to feel about this. I've never been given a gift without a downside before.
Don't you live in the above where they give you stuff all the time?
Yeah, because I earned my way up there.
TG, you have in fact been given quote-unquote prototypes that usually result in explosions. This one doesn't look like it can explode, but...
Just give it to me for 5 minutes, I'll fix that.
Okay, well, one passing question before we get about to doing whatever it is these guys end up doing. Why would somebody want to kill you? What waves have you been making up here?
We don't answer to any authority but our own, and apparently I'm in charge of us. And we can swim in the water for a brief period of time.
So, you're acting like monsters, but you ain't monsters. And that's making people uneasy? But why would...
Well, but are you going around fighting people?
No, we have pretty good relationships with the 2 neighboring cities, and no one else comes by.
Then why does your sugar queen want her dead?
I don't want to talk about that.
I don't know, she's about this tall, ginormous pain in the ass.
So you do know what a baby is.
Can we not talk about this?
No, only this one ain't a baby. She's all articulate and book learned and really fast.
He's talking about Agatha.
Okay, I want to say, everyone, we lost Listening Chaos a bit early today, so we're gonna call it a day at the next half-hour mark, if that makes sense.
So 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
Kosher.
So, this is a good stopping spot anyway.
No one knows anything about what to do next, and also you have hazmat suits, but for swimming? ?
I'm writing waterproof need on my character sheet. That is the word I am writing.
I just put diving suit.
That works too. We can use our diving suits to go down to the bottom.
Maybe. Even when it's attached to the real deal, it's a temporary fix. So.
So the bunnies have to get out before they die, but they don't die immediately.
They don't die. The water doesn't kill people. It does horrible things to people, but not death.
Oh, I've been operating under the assumption that it kills people.
Nope, the word I've been using this entire game is mutagenic.
Oh.
I don't recall you saying that.
That doesn't sound pleasant either.
You're also Vivelda, so...
Fair. I'll accept that.
Have any of the bunnies changed in weird ways?
Some of the mammals might have felt the effects of the water, but right now you've met Jacqueline and Sugar Mama, neither of which appear to be affected too badly. Or at all.
I go and I pet the purple baby, by the way.
The purple baby was put away when you started calling them monsters.
No, I petted the baby before it was put away. And then it got taken. I said I was sorry. It's not my fault her baby doesn't come with a sword.
Where do your guys' swords come from if you don't make them?
Mine was given to me.
See, that's how it's supposed to go.
I kind of look at my sword that I have reacquired at some point, and I'm like, this one appeared in my hand when I cut off my wings.
Honey, that is something else we need to talk about, but that's closer to how most... Whatever.
I do like the sentence, "This one appeared in my hand after I cut off my wings."
Yeah, I'm just as confused as you are.
I'm probably kind of nervous. I think someone probably, helped me make this out of, vegetation.
Yeah,
See, that's how we do it.
And that makes me really uncomfortable because
well, in our society,
aware that
when it finally becomes a good idea to hand a small child a sharp object
at all times,
we help them make one.
That sounds cute.
And not having a weapon does not make you a monster.
What makes you a monster, then?
I don't know. The monsters here are new.
Oh. All the same, you should probably keep your babies inside the walls until they get swords.
Apparently, I need to keep myself inside the walls as well.
That would probably be the best course of action, yes.
Well, if you see my ex-girlfriend, maybe get some help to fight, I guess.
So I hear the word ex-girlfriend and I'm like, what?
I told you I didn't want to talk about this.
I'm not gonna ask. I know when you've been pushed too far. Do you guys want a house?
I got one. Back on the top level.
We would love that, thank you.
Yeah, I also got a house, but it was really big and was mostly chairs.
And there's that space place.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we got a not too big housing complex, but we made sure to build a room for your group.
Aww.
That's awful kind of you.
Well, let me know if there's any way I could help.
Come on, let's go. You guys need a place to just chill out for a bit.
That sounds nice.
I could use a nap.
And Jacqueline and Sugar Mama both lead you to a room.
Yay.
Fibian, you have a key. 2 keys, in fact.
Oh, yeah. Did I give Geldin
has
the
key? Keyhole.
No, Geldin has a key to his own house in the above.
No, but did he get a bracelet? A ring?
No, I have not gotten a key to this house.
He also hasn't gotten a key to the space place. That's what we're calling it now, the space place.
Wait, so the keys I have.
So Fibian has 3 keys and enough bracelets for the party. TG needs a bracelet, and Fibian needs to figure out what these keys are supposed to do. There's a keyhole to a door that is theoretically yours in front of you. You could use 1 key here and see what happens.
I stick it in the hole.
Okay. I feel like as a GM that was a bit more forceful.
Maybe a little bit,
than I was
that's
supposed
fine.
to be.
It's fine.
So sometimes the players are a little dense.
A lot of the time, players are a little dense.
The doorknob. The key seeps into the door, and the door is replaced with a marble carving, with a doorknob on either side and hinges on both sides. One way is a doorknob that doesn't turn except if it's by you three. One doorknob is a doorway that doesn't turn except if it's by someone wearing the bracelets and leads to Space's house. And the other side opens the door to the room that was supposed to be on the other side.
So it's Howl's Moving Castle door.
Yes, I gave you a Howl's Moving... Yes. And now you have two more keys left.
I say, Geldin, take this. And I hand him one of the gold rings.
Do you say it's dangerous to go alone?
Oh yes, of course.
This isn't gonna like bippity boppity boop me into some crazy magic something or other, right?
I'm not certain.
My shoulders just like sink down. Of course not. And then I just put the ring on.
You're so defeated.
You guys, so mechanically speaking, what you have now is a ring that will teleport you to Space's house and then teleport you back to the same place you were, and a door that will lead from Space's house to Flufftopia.
Woo!
I see. Okay, so we can come back and get her and and help her if she ends up in trouble.
You should probably put the other key in my place if your crazy magic something or other goes here. Then you should probably put the other door up where we can access the top side if everything goes sideways.
I'm pretty sure everything did go
Cliffhanger time! It's, what is it, 6:30? We are calling it a day.
Alright.
Genuinely, we're broadcasting, like, globally, I'm pretty sure. So I could have actually said just any hour.
This is true.
It is 2:30. We're calling it a day.
Okay. Well, I had a glorious time. I think you all had a great time, too. Let's find someone to raid. Anyone have strong opinions?
I thought you said there was a thing going on.
Yeah. Okay. I can't raid that, though.
Well, then post its link in chat and say unofficial raid.
Okay, everybody, your job is to go to flightsoffoundry.org, grab a registration link, go and register, and swing by the Discord, discord.gg/dreamfoundry, and participate in the convention that's going on. Again, it's for all kinds of creators: basket weaving, diving, underwater diving, and basket weaving. Whatever you create, we want to hear about it, and we have people here who will probably also want to hear about it. It's going to be happening for the next 2 days. Everybody please swing by. It's going to be so much fun. I hope you all have had a great day, and don't forget to donate to the art stream challenge so that we can all suffer. We're at 25% of our 100,000, so I'm really not that concerned.
A scene about why it says Flights of Fire has contributed 4,000 when you can only do 2,000.
It's the total contribution.
Yeah, it's the total.
Mm-hmm. So Daricio has been the most dedicated thus far.
I got to go, so bye-bye.
Everybody,
Bye.
bye. Remember, you're important and somebody loves you.